Hi, how to encourage and receive feedback. I took some notes because I didn't want to forget anything, but feedback is so important. It helps you move forward. It helps you gain some valuable insight and just be better. So it's important to receive it, and it's important how you receive it to continue receiving it. So during the entire interview process, you're sending out signals to the employer, to the interviewer of whether you're open to feedback or not. So when you're describing about how wonderful you are in an interview, and you should because it is an interview, you have to bring some degree of humility. It's a balance, but you have to bring some degree of humility in there. How much you did on your own, me, I, and how much you did it with other people, and acknowledging the fact that you're not alone in your success. That's a part of humility, and that's part of some of the vibes you give off to the employer as to being open to feedback. The other thing is you need to check your body language. I know really soon into an interview whether someone's open to feedback or not. So it could be the look on your face, the look of interest during the interview, your body language, crossing your arms, sitting back in your chair. All those things give vibes as to how open you are to feedback. And the last thing you want is for the person to just dismiss that you're not someone who's open to feedback. And then just ask for feedback and be specific in your ask. So you don't want to take up too much of their time, but you do want to get something back. So how could I have done better in this? What am I missing to move to this next level? Do you have any suggestions of resources I can tap into to get better in this? These are good, open questions that you're asking them that shows that you're open to feedback. The other thing you could do is, now once you receive that feedback, what do you do with it? So you want to ask yourself, do you argue? I suggest no. Do you push back? And how do you push back? Because sometimes perception is not reality, and you may need to clarify something, but it's all in how you do it. So how do you say, well, actually, that's not exactly what happened, or that's not exactly what I bring to the table, and yes, I do have that experience, without seeming combative with the interviewer. It's a delicate dance. It's all in the way that you do it. Let's put it this way, you catch more bees with honey. So put on, be a little bit more political in this area. You don't want to seem combative in the interview process. And then there are the candidates that absolutely want nothing to do with feedback. They don't see it, they're not in tune with who they are, and they're just not open to it. Those kinds of candidates, I just walk away from in terms of giving feedback. And you don't want that, because let me tell you, when someone takes the time to give you feedback, it's because they care. So giving feedback is not easy for many people, nor is receiving feedback. So let's be humble, let's meet in the middle somewhere and try to get that feedback so you can be better for the next time and get your dream job. I'm Dawn Williams. I can reach on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.